you guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. Today we are going to be doing the pre-Christmas clean out that I do every single year throughout my house before Christmas time. There's just something about this time of year that makes me want to purge, clean things out, get rid of old things, get rid of things that are just not being used anymore. And I want to thank Hiya for sponsoring today's video. More from them here in a second, but we are starting this clean out in my master bedroom. Actually, Jake and I were sharing a dresser for the longest time, and our closet situation was just not optimal. So the bottom line here is we needed a whole new dresser so we could each have our own. We just did not have enough room for all of our clothing. So I found this dresser and we moved the bookcase that was here out into the schoolroom to replace a broken bookshelf that was out there. So that was good, reusing something we already had. So what I'm doing here is going through literally every piece of folded clothing that I have, not my hang up clothing. I recently did that anyway, but this is workout clothes, bras, underwear, socks, leggings, pajamas, graphic t-shirts, just anything that I fold and do not hang. So that's where we're starting. And I really needed to do this, you guys, and I'm sure you do too. So hopefully this video will motivate you to go through your house room by room and just look around and say, you know, I haven't touched that in a year. Clean it out. It honestly feels so good to clean things out before new things come in, even if you're not someone who gets a ton of gifts. Like, I don't get a ton of Christmas gifts personally, but it's just nice to feel like my space is clean and everything I have I actually use, everything I own fits me, everything that I wear is not worn out and having holes in it, you know, all those things. So go clean out your clothes, friends. So here is a look at everything that I was able to clean out from my drawers as I was taking things from this shared dresser of Jake and I. And this is now his full dresser. This is now my full dresser. And so doing that, I knew that there was stuff that I need to clean out. I just collect things really quickly. And it had been a while since I had done like a major clean out of things that I just haven't been wearing, things that are old, things that I've had for a while that I've got a new one, like swim cover-ups and things like that. So that whole heap will be going for donation. And I have filled my drawers. And so now this whole dresser is mine, which is the reason why we got rid of the bookshelf in here and put it out in the schoolroom, because storage was just a real problem in our closet as well, because that's where the dogs sleep. So we don't utilize our lower hanging rack in our closet. So it was just getting crazy. So anyway, a much better use of the space. And I really like the dresser that we got. Solid wood, came assembled, and I'm happy with it. So that is all going to be donated. And then as I was going through the closet, you guys probably have this laying around too, like boxes of things. So last year or the year before, I actually bought my new Canon camera. Don't ask me why I kept the box. I mean, at first I keep the boxes in case it breaks and I need to return it. But once I've been using it for over a year, I think it's safe to throw away the box. And then the same thing with the MacBook Pro. So cleaned out those boxes. These obviously will just go in recycling. All of this will go to donation, and I will show you guys obviously as we continue with the pre-Christmas clean out how many bags of things we are able to clean out. I'm definitely in the purge mode, and things need to be cleaned out around here. So looking forward to continuing on. I know I'm not the only one that when the big black trash bags come out, everybody knows mama means business, but I started in my own room first. So this felt so good. You guys can see I almost filled up an entire bag right here. Now for today's video sponsor, Hiya. Hiya is an amazing kids daily vitamin that ships right to your door. The thing that sets Hiya apart from other vitamin brands is the fact that there is no sugar, literally zero sugar added into these multivitamins or the gummy junk that comes in others. They ship them right to your door, and your glass bottles are refillable, so you can just continue to reuse and not be wasteful in that way. Even the pickiest eaters will love them. You guys can get 50% off your first order from Hiya Health by heading to this website or clicking the link down in the description box. It will get you an incredible 50% off of your children's multivitamin. And I just want to remind everyone to stay on top of those things as we head into fall and winter and travel kicks up and gatherings and late nights and more sugar. So supporting those immune systems and getting those micronutrients becomes even more important. Now we are moving on into my kids' bedrooms. So I do not go into my kids' bedrooms and just go to town in there. I really respect their rooms, their spaces. I do have some rules in my house, like I don't allow food or drinks in the bedrooms just because there's no need to do that. And so my kids' rooms are generally clean. However, I will not go into my children's rooms and just start throwing away their possessions because my kids have opinions, they have sentimental value, all of that. So in the kids' rooms, I was simply asking them to look over basically 3 areas: toys, books, and stuffed animals. I generally keep a pretty good tab on cleaning out clothes that don't fit, and I recently had to buy my boys especially entire new wardrobes because they've grown so much. So I knew that the clothes had just been recently done, but I wanted them to look at their books, decide if they're not going to read anything again. Some of my kids read books again and again and again, so I would never force them to get rid of something. But if they're growing and they've moved on from that, or they've read a book 10 times and they're ready to part with it, then I like them to clear that out to make way for their new things that they're going to get. So those are the areas that I ask my kids to look at for the pre-Christmas clean out. They are a part of it because I am not going to go in their rooms and just rip them apart and throw away everything that I want to. Quite honestly, there'd be a lot more that I would get rid of, but those are their rooms, those are their things, and so they help me clean things out because, you know, that's their space. All right, recently we cleaned out the jewelry and the purses, so we didn't have to do that today. We did do another comb over at the stuffed animals because we have major Squishmallow obsession in here. She did a huge clean out of books the other day because we're in that transitional period where we're growing up and changing our interests. As you guys saw, we went through Barbies, cleaned that out. I helped her kind of organize her closet. We recently had to upgrade her to a big girl dresser, and so all of her drawers were already recently cleaned out. So this is all very good and neat. Up top, everything looks good in here. All right, so hey guys, so they're working on Legos, so those will stay all over the floor, but going through all the bins and containers was good. We cleaned out the pajama drawer so we could fit our jujitsu gi in there. We consolidated some bookshelves. These are all their personal books, and so we cleared out space for any new books they might get for Christmas. And so now just going through like all the Nerf guns and bullets and making sure that they fit. We were able to clear up some floor space in the closet, and my boys share a room. So it's basically just a Lego factory in here, as you guys can see. So many Legos, but they love them, and so we let them keep them. But we just have to periodically come in here and work together on getting a few things out of the way. So making space for books. I'm sure they'll be getting some new reads for Christmas. Trying to make space for bigger Lego sets because all of them are older and now want like the 18 plus Lego sets. So those are pretty big, and if they don't have a place to put them, like up there, then they can't get it. So that's my rule. If you don't have a place to put it, you cannot get it.
Not next year.
1 bag, 2 bags. Some books I'll sell, a whole thing of stuffed animals, 3 bags, more books that we cleaned out that are being shipped soon. So 3 black trash bags. And now we're gonna make our way downstairs and see what my oldest was able to accomplish in her room. All right, a little better. We made some progress. Now it's putting things away and clearing that out. So the last area that I am going to clean out is helping my daughter go through her clothes. It's a teenage girl thing, but she just has so many old t-shirts that she just, I mean, it's just out of this world. So anyways, I was helping her with that because according to her, she needed all of these, but wants tons of new ones constantly. And so the closet is only so big. Anyway, I wanted to have my kids go through our family board games and just get rid of anything that we have not played, that they're too old for now, they don't enjoy. And so that is what I am doing here, is having them help me clean out the games. That was the last little section that I wanted to clean out in the house, was the games. I recently did our homeschool bookshelves clean out, because I was moving that bookshelf from my bedroom out to the schoolroom. And so I sold a lot of books to you guys on Instagram. And then I also got rid of a bunch that were just beyond. Nothing sentimental. I do save some things, but I just can't save everything. And I have no desire to be a pack rat that saves every single book my kids ever read for my future grandchildren. We'll buy them books, but I do save some things. So that is the clean out, you guys. It felt amazing to get it all done. I hope you guys enjoyed this and got motivated to clean out your house. I'm telling you, an hour will make all the difference. I focused on kids' rooms, the game closet, and my dresser and clothing situation, and I had so many bags to get rid of. So yeah, feeling really good. Now I feel like we have a little space to bring in some new things instead of just piling more on top of more. And my kids don't get an exorbitant amount of gifts, but it's just crazy how it accumulates. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me clean things out. Make sure you check out the link to Hiya down below where you can get 50% off, and I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. So these 3 are trash, 3 full bags. 2 full bags here for donation with a few games. And then out in the garage, I was working a little bit earlier this week. I'll show you what I... So out here already from the dresser clean out I did is 1, 2, and 3 bags to Goodwill. So 6 bags to Goodwill and 2 of pure trash, and it feels so good to have that all done.